When I first went on the pill, I was 15 and I went to the doctor and got the pill. So my mother wasn't involved, and I don't think she even knew at the time, because I just, I felt I was a bit young, and it was my first statement as a sort of young girl, this sort of independence of taking the pill, and I totally changed shape, and it didn't happen overnight, obviously, because it takes a few weeks, but it was pretty dramatic, and it was very noticeable, and it just totally changed my body shape, and my boobs grew, and I just got overweight because I just overate, and that happened over a few months. When you gain weight quickly, your boobs grow. That became, for both of us, that became I had big boobs as it was, but because it became so big, I eventually decided to have a surgery. I got pregnant when I was 21, I think. I had to go to the doctor, and I was living in England at the time, in Manchester, and I went to a doctor who clearly wasn't too happy about abortions, and he squirreled away the papers, or at least he asked me loads of awkward questions, and then he was going to refer me to the hospital, and he never did. So I just had to wait and wait and wait, and in the end I was 14 weeks. And to have a morning after pill is like giving your body an atom bomb. It's like, pumping yourself full of hormones, and people just take it very lightly because these hormones are doing fundamental things to your body and your mind, and most of all, to your guts, because it's bombing out the whole immune system. It's bombing out all those microbes that have taken, decades to find a balance inside your body, and then you just eradicate them, and it's just awful for your body, and it's just an awful thing for women to put themselves through. But I do think that there has to be better contraceptives, much more research on it, and of course contraceptives for men, pills for men. I mean, if you're supposed to do a sharing of all kinds of other things, then of course the burden of being responsible for contraceptives should also be on each other. And what I didn't do was to demand, almost like the partner, or even if it was like a sort of a temporary partnership, just demand that responsibility was taken by the other part. And I wasn't tough enough. I was tough in lots of other ways, but I wasn't tough when it came to that. And I think it should be, but it shouldn't even have to be my responsibility to demand it. It should just happen. It should be part of the male initiative. But the advice would be educate yourself. Just educate yourself. And also don't do things to your body. Don't take it lightly to drop a pill into your body and think that it's going to solve all your problems. It's not as easy as that. Female fertility and motherhood and just everything to do with the cycle that is connected to the moon again, which is connected to to bigger cycles of nature, is something that we have to bring in again, and don't see ourselves as a machine and you just pop a pill and then you can cut out your period, and you can't become pregnant. And I don't know, I just feel there's something so valuable in going in and listening to your body and connecting that to the deeper stories of the world.